So I was recently on a set where an actor did not know his lines. In fact, he had a line. Well, he knew it, but he couldn't say it. Let me clarify the situation. Um, he had somewhat of a difficult thing to say. Like there were like 4 or 5 words in a row that were a little tricky, a little bit of a tongue twister, but that's still no excuse, right? So a warning to all of you actors out there, it doesn't matter whether you've got a line, a scene, tons of dialogue, like do your work, warm yourself up in the car on your way there, do what you have to do so that you can speak when you're on set. It, like in this guy's case, my actor brain and my coaching and teacher brain was like running at full force, analyzing the situation in real time. And I could tell he hadn't spent any time on it. Like literally on set was probably the first time these words were coming out of him. And it was jargon, it was difficult speak. It's something that like, even if it is a line, even if it was something short, like definitely should have been practiced, should have been rehearsed. In my dialogue, I had something similar to say, not the exact same thing, and I ran it so that I could be sure that I was like, it would trippingly on the tongue, as our Shakespeare the Bard told us. You've got to warm up, you've got to be prepared. In fact, I've heard a teacher that I studied with was on one of the Star Trek Next Generation and told a story about how casting specifically sought Shakespeare-trained actors to handle that type of science fiction dialogue, right? When you're talking like nonsense and gobbledygook type language, that they specifically sought out Shakespeare-trained actors who could handle tough dialogue. They could place their subtext behind it. They could spit out those difficult things to say. So warning to all of you, my gosh, especially when you book a role and you're arriving on set, practice, 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 warm up. Do not ever let the first time those words coming out of your mouth be when you're standing there with cameras rolling in front of groups of people and a director, because it, like this guy, oh my gosh, it was embarrassing for him, for all of us there. Take after take after take, he wasted time. So don't be that guy.